Hey everybody, this is Jimmy Valentime, the internet's favorite internet rapper. And I just thought of some thoughts about Tribe Called Quest's new project. And now we haven't heard any of the music at this point yet. So this is purely speculation based on the interviews and some of the circumstances I've been able to read about. So I was working out and I had these thoughts and thought I'd share a video with you guys just to let you know where my head is at. So to me, Tribe Called Quest is one of my favorite groups. It's one of the groups that had the biggest impact on my own artwork and my own music. But they're kind of the Star Wars of rap in that their first three projects are classic and everything else involved with them is fucking terrible. So you have the first album that's pretty good, the second one that's excellent, a masterpiece, one of the greatest works of hip hop of all time, and the third one, not as good as the second one, but it's pretty good. It's got some memorable moments and got some great singles. And the other two we just don't talk about because they're fucking awful, right? So this group is coming back after a nearly 20-year absence, and we don't know what we're gonna get with this project. So the thing is, if it's like, again, using the Star Wars analogy, like The Force Awakens, where it's too much of just old men trying to capture their past glory, it's not going to be fun for anybody. Like, I bet people enjoy it the first couple of weeks and then forget about it because doing too much of the same thing, eventually people just get tired of it. Now, if it's too much like the prequels where they do something really different in their style, really different in their soundscapes, people are going to just hate it and they're going to push back really badly. Like, nobody wants to hear Q-Tip and Phife over dubstep or trap beats or trying to use like Snapchat or Twitter references. You know, we don't want our rappers to be too different, but we don't want them to be too the same. So it is kind of this rock and a hard place for the group and their legacy, right? So I don't think anything they can do is going to be what we want because we haven't seen the group evolve and we're getting this whole different experience with them. One of the things that happens a lot of time in hip hop is if an artist leaves for too long, you know, their voice changes, their style changes. When they try to come back in the marketplace, it's so jarring for the listener. They can't accept it. You know, one of the few things with Jay-Z has been that since he's constantly put music out the last 20 years, every new style that he's used or every style that he's adapted to, we've seen the push over time. So it's not so jarring for us. So even if we don't like him doing a song with Future, we're not angry with him because we know that that's kind of part of his pedigree. Now, let's talk a little bit about the guest list for this project that they have. So far, we know Busta Rhymes is on it, which is good because they're friends and they've worked a lot together. So that'll probably be a good verse. Consequence is going to be on it. I don't hate Consequence as much as everyone else does. I think at times he's okay. So he can get one verse. Anything more than one verse, they need to cut his mic off. There's supposed to be Elton John, which is okay, I guess. But, you know, they didn't really rap over 70s pop. They usually did more jazz stuff. So they probably should have worked with some jazz musicians. Maybe he'll just play piano or do some backing vocals, who knows. Jack White's on it, which could be okay. Jack White's a guitar player, so they might just use him as a sample, like have him play live and then chop it up to an MPC, which could be a good idea. Andre 3000's on it. Now I'm always on the fence about Andre 3000. He's a pretty good rapper, and I know there's a cult on the internet for him, but I always feel like he picks easy fights. Like he never goes toe to toe with like a Jay-Z or Nas or Eminem or Kendrick. He kind of goes on a DJ Unk single and then showboats, or a Drake single and then showboats, which is, it's easy to showboat if you're around a bunch of people that aren't on your skill set. So maybe an Andre 3000 verse will be cool. I don't know. That's what we know right now. I kind of have my reservations about it. I'm thinking of posting a video of me just listening to the album and live reviewing it. If you guys like this video, just let me know if you want that. If you want to hear more of my thoughts, or if you're thinking, just shut up, asshole, you can tell me that too. All right. Have a good day. Bye.